Hi. It's great to connect again with you. It's about 1.5 years since we've been together. The stories that I get from Stephanie about relationships emerging to new levels, families shifting, people opening up to emotion and taking different actions in life, showing the demonstration of what an energetic exchange really is about. It's been extraordinary. For me personally, it was one of the most powerful events of my career. When being with you and day 2 or 3 and feeling the heaviness of the cultural field and people claiming more beyond the field, feeling the cultural field shift and people wake up, this is where I realized the second tier of consciousness has hit the planet. And it happened, I first felt it in China. It's time to go further, to go beyond, to carry more people with you in your energetic field as you focus your attention on whatever you focus it upon. The type and amount of energy you use when you focus the attention determines the outcome. You have the ability to be a torch holder for what is possible in the world, and specifically through the Chinese residents. A very ancient history looking to wake humanity up. I'm really looking forward to taking you so much further than you were before, with strategies to make a much bigger impact. And next to me is Victoria Van. We met a few months ago, and Victoria's been coming to a few different events. And here now in the United States, at an event we're doing, just finished, Victoria was crying as she watched some of the Chinese couples and families, one 3-generation family, waking up. The father and mother of an adult child and the grandparents were crying. They first felt emotion the first time. They felt soul for the first time. And one mother came over to me and said, the grandmother came to me and said, I taught my children to be strong, my daughter to be strong. The father said, I taught her to be strong, to survive. And they were crying. We realized now we could teach them to love, and she could teach us to love. And that's what we like for our grandchildren. So with this, let's hear from Victoria, who chose then that I must come to China. My background is Chinese, and I must come to China at this event. So those of you who will be there will see Victoria personally. She says, I want to hold the torch and guide people what I've learned at Ultimatum event here. And I'm really hoping to see you here again. You feel like family. I recently watched the gratitude song, and I was crying. Jackie was crying at the gratitude, and we felt grateful for being there also. And Stephanie, thank you for making sure this is happening again. And if you can't be there for whatever reason, who do you know is a torch holder for the next tier? You can encourage to be at the event so that they too can hold the torch for what is happening and must happen in the most graceful way possible. Victoria.
I had great fear about China Ultimatum due to my cultural field, and I feel like I was running away from it. And I spoke with Donnie, and I realized that I have to be part of that shift and part of that change, because by running away from it, I'm really denying it. But I am proud of who I am and of my background, and I encourage you and I implore you to be part of that change and part of that shift that is so important for all the people that's still part of that cultural field, have been binded by thousands and thousands of years of history. Be part of that change that is required, that is needed now. And together, we can do it.
We'll see you there.
See you.